just want to talk a bit more about the stepmother and her cult. Her friend that passed away, the one that lived at Musling Drive, she was a very nice lady, even though it was about two decades ago or more, longer than that. I remember some instances. I remember she was very kind, was very friendly. When we went to visit her, we went to her house quite often actually. And even though she was going through all the therapy and the treatment, right? She was her hair was thinning and patchy. Even in that state, she was still trying to be hospitable to us, trying to offer us food and drinks. And I kept thinking to myself, oh, she's so nice, she's so kind, so poor thing. And the stepmother, I remember she was sitting at the sofa looking at her friend like that. No sadness, no remorse, nothing. If you see your friend struggling like that, there's no empathy, you want to say that. I know they already show you, they already show you who they are. And because she lives maybe about a couple of blocks away, so whenever we reach the corridor of our flat, we always turn around to wave at her, and she'd be waiting for us at her kitchen window. Do you know that? And can you imagine this? Back then we do not have handphones, so in order for her to know that we have reached, she literally had to wait at the kitchen. So she was at the kitchen window, her body were like half out the window, and she was waving enthusiastically, not like enthusiastically. I remember, hey, oh, this auntie is so nice, she's so kind, she's so friendly, she's so genuine. And that's the reason why she was targeted, because she was kind. And then I realized that I was always the only one she brought to meet that lady. And I was almost always the only one that she brings to funerals or to meet these people. And that more than likely these people are her targets, right? The ones that I'm not aware of. Anyhow, many years back, I found out that her brother, the stepmother's brother, was diagnosed with cancer. And we were estranged. Our family were not close. When we were younger, we used to hang out a lot, but then a lot of drama from the wife, a lot of unnecessary, typical housewife and their dramas. So we no longer have that close relationship. So we were estranged for years and years, and suddenly he got sick and he contacted us. So I was like, anyhow, again, the stepmother was trying to pressure me and manipulate me to meet that uncle. Alright? Then I was thinking to myself, only when you're sick you're looking for us. When we were struggling, you didn't help us. We are not close. So I don't see why I should visit you. We were not close, and you were so nasty to us after some time. But I got pressured by the stepmother's harassment. She won't stop. She won't stop harassing you, screaming, yelling, harass. I couldn't stand, and I was still nice at that point. So okay, fine, I'll accompany you. But something deep down told me not to go. I was reluctant to go. And when we reached the block where they were living at, by sheer luck, they happened not to be at home. And I thought at that point, I was like, this woman's so shameless, just turning up at people's house, because I haven't found out anything about their involvement in the cult, right? Or I didn't even know anything about the cult at that point. And then I remember she kept insisting, no, you have to, you just wait, you have to be, they will come back, blah, 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 things like that. And then I just went down to the void, we just went down to the void deck to wait, and whatnot. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to leave. And she started yelling and screaming at the top of the lungs, hey, kurang ajar, kau tak nak tumbuh, blah, 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 you're rude, and then things like that. You're rude, you're crazy. She like to say kau gila, like you're crazy, and things like that. So we did not meet them. I left, and throughout that time when he was going through his treatment, right, she kept trying to manipulate me to be there. She kept trying to say, Cik Ju nak jumpa lah, things like that. Of course I didn't go. And it's because something told me not to go. I just decided, whatever, right? So now we found out that the reason why she wanted me to be there was because they were trying to undo all the rituals, because the uncle, that the brother of hers, he's one of them, and he had been partaking in the rituals. He had been harming innocent people. They have been doing rituals to innocent people who have, unfortunately, some of them passed away, still suffering, so on and so forth. You don't know who are the victims, right? So finally, he got his karma, and his karma coming in form of cancer, because it's like the thing that they have been doing to people, right? And guess what? What kind of cancer did he get? Lung cancer, of course. I told you, right? It's either lung or breast cancer. So, the reason why she was pressuring me, she had this urgency, she started gaslighting me and all that, to meet him or to be there, was because they were trying to use me to heal him. And because they know how to do the rituals to cause people cancers and to cause illnesses in people. And so they were trying to undo. That's the reason why they had the desperation for me to meet them. I come to think of it, why I was always the only one that she had to, by hook, by crook, to bring along. Mind you, just me. So it makes sense now, because there's one time when I consulted the psychic, and then he told me that he couldn't tell who's behind all the spiritual attack, because the energy, they have, he said it's a female that had cloaked her energy. And how do they do it? Through me. So this is what these people do. They just need to find other people to latch onto, energetic wise. So they take on all the good energy, they take on your good energy and give you all the negative energy. Hence the reason why they've been escaping the karma all along. This is how they avoided karma, by latching on to innocent people, by switching destinies with innocent people. And I was being used by her and her cult members all these years. And that's the reason why they have gotten away with all the things they have done. And that's the reason why she constantly tried to get me to meet these people. And I don't understand, why do I have to go and meet people that I don't even know? And why she always try to manipulate me to accompany her to these people's funerals. And as it turned out, for the victims, she was trying to trap their souls, which she successfully did. Hence the reason why we hear the sound of a crying woman in the house. So I consulted the medium, and I was told that the reason why her brother got cancer was that's his karma. His karma finally ran out after all the things that he had done to people, all his activities in the cult that targeted innocent people. He finally got what? Cancer at an older age, and he died within less than a year, if I'm not wrong. And that's it. That's their karma. While other people suffer, other people's families for many generations have been ruined. What? Old age cancer? I know it's unfair. So protect your energy always. Why should you suffer for many decades, many years? Meanwhile, these people's karma will be some old age illnesses. You're gonna die anyway. You're already old. And so truth is stranger than fiction, but the behavior is always there. The pattern is always there. The body language, the facial expressions, your gut feeling never lies, your intuition never lies. We just keep making excuses, right? So that's how she had gotten away with it for so long. How she and her cult have gotten away with it for so long. And mind you, her family is just one of the many families who are part of the cult. And by the way, they marry each other. And her brothers who are part of the cult, their wives are part of it as well. And this is what they do. They breed, and then they try to marry other people. They try to recruit other people. And they keep doing the things they do. And by the way, just to tell you, the rituals that they perform, they are not wearing cloaks. There is no skull, no satanic pictures. Some of them, they look religious. They wear tudong. They look like they have crosses, necklaces, and things like that. Because they have cult members of all races and religion, by the way. And the whole time they just had to get you to be at a certain place so that they can chant the mantra in their mind and fool you into thinking, oh, it's just a normal gathering, a normal religious gathering where people are just reading holy scriptures, but in their mind they're chanting something else. So that's the reason why she had to she tried to get me to be there to meet that uncle. There's no reason why she tried to get me to be at all these places. It's because she needed me to be there for them to perform the rituals, for them to gain my energy, to use my energy, and to protect themselves. They were trying to unload more of their karma, more of their bad karma onto you. Old age cancer, after decades of abusing people.